Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're doing a pick a card reading on who is your soulmate. So I'm really excited to dive into this, and this reading as well for me is quite special because it's the first reading that I've did with three different section where you can pick different piles. So it's extremely personalized, and in this first section you have these 4 piles that you can choose from. You're very welcome to choose more than one if you feel more drawn to multiple piles. And then after that you will have the opportunity to pick for the main zodiac sign of your soulmate, and then finally as well the timing of when you're gonna meet your soulmate. So very exciting. Before we get into the different piles, I want to mention, if you do enjoy or resonate with the reading, and if you like to support me, you can subscribe to the channel as well as liking this video. I'll be super grateful. And you're also very welcome to let me know in the comments if you resonated with it, if there was some part that resonated more than others. It's entirely up to you, whatever you feel like you want to share. So getting back into the different piles, we have 4 different piles, as you can see, that you can choose from. The first pile is the Wild Lands Tarot in association with this piece of crystal or quartz. Then the second pile, pile number 2, we have the Moon Child Tarot in association with this bigger piece of crystal or quartz. Then for pile number 3, we have the Lumina Tarot in association with this rounded piece of crystal or quartz. Okay, there we go. And then finally, for pile number 4, we have the Rainbow Heart Tarot in association with this piece of crystal pyramid. Perfect. So you can pause the video if you need more time to find the pile that you're most drawn to, and once you're ready you can scroll down into the description box or the comment section to find the timestamp associated to your reading. So I'm excited to see you there. Bye! Hello pile 1, if you chose the Wildland Tarot and this piece of crystal or quartz, then this is your reading on who is your soulmate. So very excited to see what we got for you. So we're gonna first lay all the tarot cards and as well each clarifier, and then we will go through each of the main questions. So yes, very excited. So we begin with the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Coins, the Page of Coins, and then the King of Cups. Yeah, beautiful energy. Okay. I would like to put them straight, but okay. And then we have the clarifiers, we have the Hangman, we have the World card, oh, we have the Hermit. So many major arcanas in a row. Okay, you like that? We have the 6 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords. Beautiful. What a beautiful energy already sense from your person, from your soulmate. So we begin with the question, like really like the current state of your soulmate. Where are they currently in their life and in their journey? And we have to begin with the 6 of Cups and the Hangman. And these 2 cards associated made me feel like your soulmate currently is, I feel like it's on a healing journey. It's taking a pause to reflect, look at the past, maybe do some inner child work to really kind of heal some patterns. I feel like they're like gaining awareness and healing parts of like what wasn't, that were manifesting in their life that was out of alignment. And I feel like a big part of their work now is actually to call their soulmate in and like look at like what they had in past relationships that didn't work, what was present in their childhood growing up that kind of maybe seeded some negative patterns. And I feel like they're taking this time and this moment to heal. And I feel like at the moment they're also currently not dating, because they really want to heal this to as well be able to call their person in. So it's a really beautiful self-reflective energy that they have, and this moment of like really taking a pause and reevaluating and working on themselves. So I feel like that's where they are at this specific point in time when you listen to this reading. Next we have, how will you meet them? And we have the Eight of Cups as well as the World card. And I feel like you will meet them at a point in time where you'll be walking away from something. I feel like there is like a level of unfulfillment that you're gonna be walking away to look for more fulfillment. And it can be like walking away from a job that hasn't been fulfilling and hasn't been giving you what you've been wanting, or even a relationship in which maybe you currently are or you will be in the future that hasn't really felt your person and hasn't felt fulfilling. And I feel like you will meet them, and potentially as well, like, because both these cards can talk about travel, and I feel like it's especially with the World card, is a card about completion, but as well like new chapters, beginning a new journey. And it can be that the journey that you'll be taking when you meet them is an actual real journey of like, you know, quitting a job or leaving a relationship and then going off a trip. Or it can be that is more like an internal journey where you will meet them in this point of closing the chapter with something that didn't really fulfill you and wanted to start a new chapter in your life and really calling that new person in because of that. So that will be like really how you will meet. It's like, will be like a specific time where you'll be going through this shift, and it feels like a really important shift for you, and something that feels like it was a long time coming, because with this shift in life and in your life, you're gonna really actively and consciously call in more fulfillment. So you will manifest your person, and maybe you will also manifest, if the job was not already aligned, you will also manifest something that is more aligned to you, to who you are as a person as well from the work perspective. But you're definitely gonna manifest your person at that point. So it's very exciting. Next we have what will attract them to you. So which kind of qualities they will immediately see in you that they will like, oh my god, this person is amazing. And for that we have the Queen of Coins as well as the Hermit. And with these cards, I feel like, you know, like they, as soon as they meet you, they will see you as somebody incredibly nurturing, as well as generous, somebody like very welcoming, you know, like somebody like quite, is like this duality of a combination of somebody quite sensitive, you know, and caring and loving, but at the same time very practical and grounded. They see you as being like this person that is just nurturing and generous. Like there is something about you that they perceive as quite luxurious. They also get sense like that you have quite a good business sense, you know, and they also really like that about you. But there is something about you that is very grounded, and they find very nurturing. And it's just like the caring, the sense of caring that you have, that they resonate. And I feel like they also are drawn to the fact that you're not, they perceive you as not being extremely extroverted. They actually perceive you as being quite introverted. So like being social when you need to be social, but then not like overdoing it. And I feel like they really like that, this aspect of you where they see you being as well quite independent, and it's like, okay, I need to take my own time now, I'll see you later. and somebody that looks for the answers inside instead of like going to other people or look for the answers to other people. So they see you as being quite independent as well, like emotionally independent. And one of the things that come through is the word homebody. You know, I think they like as well chilling at home and just have that kind of like, you know, relaxed time. And I feel like they immediately see you as somebody that would really enjoy that too, and somebody that could enjoy that together and have like in a sense similar lifestyles. But I feel like it's like your generosity and your nurturing aspect and your groundedness that really like calls them in like immediately, and they feel it like as soon as they meet you. So I love that. Next we have what are their personality traits. And for that we have the Page of Coins. I love that because I feel like you guys are going to be quite similar in terms of type of people. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like you guys are very compatible. Because I feel like in terms of like their personality traits, I feel like they're also somebody very grounded, very ambitious, like a person that is very goal oriented, that really goes for also what is financially fruitful, that likes to plan, very, very loyal, always ready to learn new things, always like really thirsty for knowledge and better themselves and better their quality of life. And equally, I see them as well being extremely generous. Not somebody that allows people to take advantage of them, but somebody very, very generous with either their money, their energy, their help towards loved one, towards family members. I kind of sense like somebody very heart-centered, very balanced as well in their heart-centeredness, somebody willing to help, somebody that is in need. And I feel like when they meet you, because you have very similar personality traits, when they meet you, they immediately resonate with you because of that. They see like this reflection of themselves in you, like, and they see you as being even better than them, in the sense of like all the beautiful traits that they have, they see them in you 10 times more, you know. And that's what I feel like, this is my person, this is just for me, you know. So there is something like this soul family feeling of like that is there from the beginning, like because you have such a similar giving and loving and caring and grounded personalities. Very beautiful match. Next we have their career or profession. So for that we have the King of Cups as well as the Queen of Swords. And I feel like, yeah, this fits really well with their personality and what we've seen so far. And I feel like their profession, because it's like the King of Cups is really an emotionally mature card, a very caring type of card. And I feel like their profession is most likely somebody that takes care, in a sense, like emotionally, of people, and helps them and supports them through something that they find challenging. So I feel like they most likely are people like counselors, psychologists, the type of profession where people rely on them for their support and their emotional clarity and their capacity to sustain them. And as well, like with the Queen of Swords, I feel like on the other hand, they might also, because they're really good at communicating, really good at boundaries, really, I feel like they might be also really good at writing, depending on the communication, the channel of the communication. But there might be as well some sort of like writing job involved, like where they might tend to go to the route of like journalism, writers, but is everything that they do is from this place, even if they're like in the journalist route or the writer route, they do it from a place of support and want to support people. and everything that you do, it comes from this place of integrity and honesty and alignment. But I think for the majority of you, like, their profession is really like counseling, psychologist, therapist, and maybe on top of that they also kind of write books, or they write articles, but it's all like geared towards supporting people, and holding space for them. So what a beautiful human being your soulmate is. I'm very excited for you to meet them. So next we have, you can have, this part of the reading is completed. You have 2 more chances to pick the exact time when you're gonna meet them, and their star sign. So I'll see you there. Bye. Hello pile 2. If you chose the Moonchild Tarot in association with this big piece of crystal or quartz, then this is your reading on who is your soulmate. So I'm very excited to find out more information about this beautiful topic. So we're gonna first lay all the cards, and then we're gonna go through the card and the clarifier for each card. And we begin with the 9 of Cups. Oh, the 10 of Cups. Okay. The Page of Cups. I'm loving this already. Death card and Magician. Wow. Really feel like your soulmate is quite a powerful human being. Loving the vibe. Kind of intense, but in a good way. I love intense people, but like, yeah, good intense. Next we have the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, Strength, the Lovers, with so many major arcanas, and Knight of Swords. Oh, I'm so excited to get into this. What an interesting and really potent soulmate you have coming for you. So we begin with first the current state of your soulmate. So where they currently are in their life right now at the moment of you listening to this reading. So we have for that the 9 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. What an amazing time, Jane. I feel like at this specific point in time, when you're listening to this, they are the top of their game. They are literally manifesting their dream lives. They're in this leadership position. They're manifesting like everything they want, and I feel like they are calling you in. Like they manifested all the kind of like the work side, lifestyle, and they're like, okay, now it's time to manifest my person. So as much as you might be trying to manifest them, they also try to manifest you. I feel like it's very much kind of that energy. It's like they are ready to live their best life, and that obviously includes you. So yeah, they're an amazing point in life. Amazing energy, and I feel like they're ready to meet you. They're ready to manifest you. They're ready to open up to this new chapter with you. So amazing vibe. Next we have, how will you guys meet? And we have the 10 of Cups as well as the 3 of Pentacles. So I'm having so many different images coming through, but I'm just gonna mention the ones that come and just take what resonates. But I feel like you will meet them at gathering, a celebration. I feel like it could be like different option. It can be even like a volunteering event where you kind of like for a good cause. And I feel like it's something that is a type of event or celebration that you care a lot about, either because it's people that you care about, maybe it's the wedding of a family member, of a really good friend, and I feel like you are in this event, you're organizing it. Like you're working for creating this event and just trying to make everything go smoothly. And I feel like you will meet in this moment of collaboration, where I keep having the feeling, I think this will just apply for some of you. I feel like your soulmate is actually your boss. For some of you, I feel like your soulmate is, okay, so there are different paths here. Like for some of you, it's actually your regular boss, and it like or is the boss that you have in this specific project that you deeply care about. Because if you're a freelance, you might have multiple projects. But I feel like for some of you, it's your regular boss. For some of you, it's just the boss for that specific event, gathering, celebration. And while for others, it's just somebody that will collaborate in the event. And as I said before, I feel like is a type of gathering and event that you deeply care about. But I keep getting the feeling that might be somebody else's wedding or like an important celebration for somebody else, and you want everything in the celebration to go smoothly. And your partner will be supporting you. I mean, your partner, like your soulmate that you will just meet there, will be part of like the team. So I feel like you will meet in that context, so very exciting. Next we have what really will attract them to you as soon as they meet you. And we have the Page of Cups as well as the Strength card. So I feel like they will immediately be drawn to you because of your emotional openness. There is something about you that is very kind of open, bubbly, like kind. I feel like they will be really drawn to your kindness and compassionate side, and openness in how you with your emotion and how you communicate and you speak and how you deal with things. And I feel like as well they can immediately see that your kindness is definitely not mistaken by being too weak or they immediately see that actually your kindness comes from this beautiful inner strength where you're this kind and this compassionate because you're very strong. And they immediately adore that about you. And I feel like because they will meet you in a context where they will see you like in this organizational role, where they will see you under pressure and under stress, and they will immediately see this quality of you being able to handle stressful situation with an immense amount of grace and compassion and kind of like softness, but as well like being really on top of things at the same time. So because of the way you meet these type of qualities, they will be immediate to them as soon as you meet them. So beautiful energy. Next we have their personality traits, so like how they are as a person. And we have the Death card and the Lover card. This is where I get the feeling that they are quite an intense type of person. As I said before, like I mean intense in a really good way. They're like, I feel like especially with the Death card, they are somebody very, very deep. They're the type of person that do not stay on the surface. They do not just live in the surface of things. They go really deep. They are like somebody that is willing to work to see the shadow of life and to face challenges. And I feel like they're willing to work on themselves, and it's the type of person that doesn't run away from problems or from whether it's like their own shadow or somebody else's shadows, but they're like really strong and willing to see the truth, willing to work through their stuff, really willing to like, and not just willing, they welcome transformation. They welcome this, I feel like this constant rebirth. And I feel like as well, this is one of the main reasons why they are at this point in life that we saw before, of like this point of manifesting really their dream life, because they haven't held back. This is the type of person that doesn't hold back. They go 1,000% for what they want. They don't back away. They are not scared of success. Actually, they're like, okay, if I need to change and transform and become like a better version of myself, I am ready. And in equally, I feel like they're somebody that once they commit, they are committed, is for life. Like, is the type of person that can love really, really hard. Like, and once they will find you, they're not gonna let you go. It's such a beautiful, really clear, intense, kind of like not messing around type of energy. Like a leader, like they're incredible leaders, and everything that they do it with their full self, their full presence. And yeah, it's just beautiful energy. I keep getting the sense that like you have later the option to pick the star sign. I keep getting like Scorpio vibes from your person. So I think they will have some really good placements with Scorpios, and quite a few planets in Scorpios. But yeah, independently beautiful energy. And you please let me know later in the comments if you do want to pick the zodiac sign, if like Scorpio shows up, because I'll be so curious to hear. Next we have their career or profession, and we have the Magician as well as the Knight of Swords. So I feel like they're like, with the Magician specifically, they're like highly skilled in what they do and what they offer, and they might be into the art field, but as well in the technology field. For some of you, I feel like they're like and they are the, I feel like they're like their owner of whatever they do. They're like either they're sharing the business with somebody else, they're entrepreneurs, like they're somebody that they own the business, they start their own business, they're like the leaders of what they do on the work aspect. And for some of you, your person might be actually in IT, something with technology. They may have just started their startup, or they're in as well in this field where like things are moving really fast and they have really good communication. So some of them also might be writers, lawyers, just very skilled type of jobs. I keep getting the IT type of yeah, having some sort of like company, IT company, like something within the, even marketing, actually, even marketing comes through, like something that is linked with technology or communication, but they're like the owner of the business, or at least the co-owner. They have at least a really high position within the firm or the company they work for, like they are the boss of like a bunch of people. So yes, this is what I'm feeling so far of your person. Beautiful clear energy. If you want to find out more, you have two more options to pick. You have, as I mentioned before, you have the option to pick like their star signs, as well as when exactly you will meet them. So I'm very excited for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello pile 3, if you chose the Lumina Tarot in association with this rounded crystal or quartz, then this is your reading on who is your soulmate. So excited to find out more information for you. So we're gonna first reveal all the cards, all the tarot cards and clarifiers, and then we'll read through them. So we begin with the Eight of Wands, then we have the Magician, next we have the Seven of Swords, I'm gonna put a bit more in the middle, the Six of Swords, and the Emperor. Very nice vibe. Okay. And then as clarifiers we have the Five of Cups, the Justice card, the Sun card, so many major arcana, it's amazing, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Perfect. So we begin with the first set of cards that represent really your soulmate current state. Where are they right now in their life at the moment, or in their journey at the moment of you listening to this reading? So for that we have the Eight of Wands as well as the Five of Cups. So I feel like they're in a phase in life where things are progressing really fast, and I feel like especially career-wise, is like things are moving forward and there is like progress, and I want to say almost like even a glow up on that front. But internally they're still dealing with some type of grief or loss. I feel like for some of them they might have lost like a loved one that doesn't have necessarily to have happened recently, but I feel like they're still mourning and they're still like in this grief phase. And some of them, they might even just mourn like a previous relationship that they thought it was like very important to them. But there is an element of mourning and grief that is like underlying with everything that is happening in their life and their success and their things moving forward on career wise. So I feel like people seeing them from outside don't immediately pick up on, unless they're very kind of sensitive or they know them well, they will not necessarily pick up on the grief, because from the outside there is just this kind of glow up and this progression happening and this excitement. But underneath more layer, I feel like there is more processing of this deeper emotion, that there is more sadness and grief that need to be released. So there is an element of like internal emotional processing. So one side really good and the other side is like a bit of a work in progress. Next we have, how will you guys meet them? And we have the Magician as well as the Justice card. So can you random mix pictures and scenarios, so I'm just gonna mention what comes through. So number one, I feel like it will be totally a fated type of meet up. I don't feel like either of you will show up thinking, I'm gonna meet my soulmate. I feel like I feel like I get a sense that you both will show up like yourself, without having any expectation whatsoever. And then he'll be like, oh, okay. And for some reason I get the sense that you will not be immediately impressed. I feel like you will like them, but you will not immediately recognize they're your soulmate. That is also like something that just came through. But I feel like in terms of like how I get like mixed like various pictures. So one of them, I feel like you would just kind of like both go to an event, something organized by other people, where you both will need to show, either one of you or both will need to show some of your skills. So I feel like, okay, I'm just gonna mention the things that come through. Like I feel like some of you might meet because you're both applying for the same job, or like one of you is applying for the job and the other one is actually the interviewer. So one of you will have to show like your skills, some level type of like creative skills, some type of skills in the work that you have, or they do, or you do. And there is this kind of element of showing skills. Or some of you might meet like at like a workshop or event, something about self-growth, finding more balance, finding more like equilibrium. And I feel like, and in a sense, you will both show parts of yourselves where, because it's about like showing up authentically. So you will meet in that contest. And I feel like for some of you, which I feel like is the minority, being honest, but that is also something that came, so I'm gonna share it. I feel like you will be set up by some friends as a sort of like a blind date, without necessarily having the full awareness that it's a blind date. That is the vibe I'm getting. So yes, these main things came through, and the way I know they're like quite different, but this is what came through. So next we have what will attract them to you. And we have the Seven of Swords as well as the Sun. So I feel like when they meet you, they are quite puzzled. They're attracted immediately to you. But they're like, wow, is this person really like this? Is this like, I feel like for them, it just, you break something in their mind of like, wow, is that possible to meet a person like this? Because I feel like what will attract them to you is, from one side, is the way your mind works, because I feel like they appreciate how witty you are, how intelligent as well you are, like how outside of the box you can approach a situation, and in a sense how unconventional you are, very direct, very kind of like on point. And on the other hand, so very kind of like they see in you some of these logical traits, and then on the other side they see you as somebody like incredibly positive, very warm, very somebody that brings just joy, you know, like in the room as soon as they walk in, very just kind of radiant in a sense, and easygoing at the same time, just like happy, bubbly type of personality. And for them, I think when they meet you, they are just a bit confused. They're like, wait a minute, is that possible to have both quality in one person? Like, I feel like you kind of, I want to say break something in their mind, but they are just kind of taken back, you know, when they meet you, because they're like, whoa, who is this person? I didn't even think that a person like this could exist. So I feel like there is a bit of a gap when you guys meet, where they will be immediately like, who is this woman? Who is this person? And you'll be like, you would resonate with them, but I think not every one of you will be immediately like, oh, this is my soulmate. It might take you a second and spend more time with them to realize, okay, this is my person. You will still immediately like them, but some of you might just see them immediately as friends and they recognize the the soulmate aspect, but you will still like resonate with them as people, as human beings. There will be this immediate connection that they will recognize more what it is, and you'll be like, kind of like, oh, they're nice, yeah, I like them, but there will be no that immediate kind of like, yeah, I know who they are, and I know that this is my person. We're gonna be forever together forever. Okay, next up we have their personality traits, like who they are as people, right? And we have the Six of Swords as well as the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm getting the sense that they are very the first thing that came is like drama free. I feel like they're somebody that can see difficult situation and appreciate them for what they are, learn from what they are, and then move away without that unnecessary drama, or they just kind of use the situation just to learn what they need to learn and then move on. So they have like a sense of emotional maturity as well to them. And then I feel like as well, like with the Eight of Pentacles, they are somebody very dedicated, especially to their craft and to what they do, but just somebody very resilient. And if they commit to something, they will do it. Somebody generally very committed with very high standard. And quite, because of committed, quite loyal. When if they commit to something, they will follow through. So like, I get also as well this peaceful energy from them, of like zero drama, just kind of what can I improve, like even from difficult situation, if I need to move on, I will move on. What can I learn and improve from this, and then next chapter. So very kind of almost like a cooling energy to them, where undramatic, like zero drama there. Very clear, almost clean energy as well with this type of personality. Next we have more like their career or professions, and we have the Emperor as well as the Knight of Cups. So I feel like with the Emperor, they're like definitely in a type of leadership position. They might be managing something, and I think it might be as well like sort of like a creative type of job, or they might be the manager of like they might either be like designers, like freelance designers, so they are their own boss, or they might be the manager of like a creative type of company, where they do like their job is linked with creativity and innovation, and they're definitely in a managerial type of position. Yeah, so far this is what I can see for your soulmate, my dear pile tree. You have two more options to pick. You can choose to see their star sign as well as the date when you meet. So excited to see you there. Bye. Hello pile 4, if you chose the Rainbow Heart Tarot in association with this piece of crystal pyramid, then this is a reading on who is your soulmate. So I'm excited to find out more information for you on them. Okay, so we're gonna first place all the tarot cards and their clarifiers, and then we're gonna read through them. So we begin with the Knight of Cups. Next we have the Nine of Cups, Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Let's see if we can fit everything in. Okay. And for their clarifiers, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups. I love how many cups. So much love. And the Nine of Pentacles. Perfect. All right, so we begin with the current state of your soulmate. So where are they currently in their life and in their journey? And we begin with the Knight of Cups as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like they're in a place where they have already worked really hard to provide themselves with financial stability, and they've achieved that, and they're like entering a phase where they're like, okay, now I actually want to do, now that the financial stability is sorted, I want to do what I really love and what I'm really passionate about. So I feel like either they're starting a passion project or they're completely changing jobs because they can do it from a place of abundance. But they're like on a journey really to fulfill their heart and to manifest their dream life from a place of emotional fulfillment. So it feels like a beautiful journey, the beginning of a beautiful journey, and I feel like this is exactly what will bring them to you, because they wanna have more love in their life, and they're like setting the foundation to call you in as well. So it's like it's this new beginning of like manifesting their dream life, because it's the material side has already been in a sense taken care of. Next we have, how will you guys meet them? And we have the Nine of Cups as well as the Ace of Cups. So with this, I feel like more than the how is, these cards speak to me on the sort of like a when for you. And I feel like it will happen in a moment where you will also start your own new chapter, going like in a sense it's like I feel like you're both doing the same thing, maybe from a different perspective, but I feel like it's when you will be like open for a new beginning, new chapter of like actually manifesting your dreams. And it might be an actual moment where you leave your previous job and just go after the dream job that you kind of wanted to do, or it can be when you leave like a previous relationship that wasn't fulfilling and you like want to go after like a really my dream life, or like a desire that you had, or it can be just something that changes internally where you decide, okay, from now on I'm just gonna manifest the life of my dreams under every aspect possible. And I feel that's when you will meet them, because there will be an incredible resonance with them, because they in their own way are doing the same. So you will meet at that point and there will be like clear resonance, because you're like wanting the same, so you attract the same vibration. It's like there is just so much cohesiveness, and I feel like when you will meet them, it will be like this moment of like, yep, you know, we're on the same boat here, we're like doing the same thing. It will be like an immediate recognition of that energy. Next we have what will attract them to you, and we have the Page of Cups as well as the Two of Cups. So I feel like immediately once they will meet you, they will be really drawn to you for your emotional availability, openness, bubbliness, like a caringness, and like there is something that is quite charming about you, and they immediately be like charmed, done. And I also get a sense, is like, especially looking at this Two of Cups card, I get a sense that it would be electric for them when they meet you, and I feel like you represent exactly how, in a sense, they picture you, whether personality-wise, looks-wise, as the soulmate. Like, I feel like for them specifically, it would be like love at first sight. Like it will be this moment of like, oh my god, like almost breathless, you know, like this just kind of like thunderbolts and kind of like sparks and flying around the room, at least from their side. And I think like they like aesthetically they'll find you incredibly attractive, like both like energy, personality wise, physicality. Like I feel like for them, like as soon as they meet you are the picture perfect of what they were looking for on all levels, and that actually manifestation of their soulmate in material form. So I feel like it almost feels like when they meet you, they will be like, I manifested this person. They'll be like, yep, like I kind of created, like they will almost think that they created you exactly as they wanted you, you know? So this beautiful kind of like reconnection of like, oh my God, this is my person. Next we have their personality traits, and we have the Eight of Wands as well as the Eight of Cups. So I feel like they are like very active as personality wise. They're like a bit maybe adventurous. They like to get things done really quickly, and they just, and there is something fiery about them, whereas like when they want to do something, they don't wait around and say, they just do it. Like they're very kind of like action driven, and very much like taking the lead. If they want to do something, they're not gonna wait around for somebody else to tell them like, oh, can we go there? They'll be like, okay, let's go there. So very action driven, a little bit fiery in a good way. And at the same time, I feel like they're extremely loving and caring. They have this kind of like very romantic as well, and they're incredibly family oriented. So they have really strong values when it comes down to family, and I feel like they are like envisioning already a family. Like they want to have a family in their lives. They're like just the type of family oriented individual. So it's like it's a beautiful combination of like loving, caring, committed, but as well very kind of action driven and just kind of like going for what they want. And because of the action driven, I feel like you will immediately, once you meet them, you will hear and see their interest. They will not hide it, you know. They will make it very obvious that they are into you, and they will most likely ask you out immediately. There will be no kind of question mark on that side. You'll be like immediately clear where they stand, you know. Next we have their career or profession, and we have the Seven of Swords as well as the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like their profession, and what comes through it is that this is a profession that actually made them the financial stability. It doesn't feel like it's the type of profession where they want to manifest, because I feel like they entering in this new phase of life as we speak. So as you see, this video is their current situation that we were talking about at the beginning of the reading. So I feel like the career that is portrayed here is the one that actually created the financial stability. So by the time that you guys meet, they might have a different type of career, more like a life fulfilling career, and heart fulfilling. But I feel like the career that at least they have at the present moment, or they had in the past, it was something very strategic. Like I feel like they had quite a powerful position, maybe managing a company, maybe being the boss. There is something that feels like very, but I'm not necessarily scheming, but something that was like very money-making oriented, very meticulous, and providing maybe specific services, like a very high professional business level, that I get a sense there was not much heart involved, but it was extremely, it was economically wise, it was extremely rewarding, and the financial security in their present situation came from this job. So yeah, I get a sense that they will probably have a different type of job, but when you guys meet or get together, But yes, this is like where that financial stability came from. So I feel like this is what I have for you, my dear pile 4. You have 2 more options to pick if you like to have more information about your person. You have you can pick their star sign, as well as the time or when you will meet them exactly, like the exact timing. So yeah, excited to see you there. Bye. Hello, lovelies. Here we're in the part of like picking the symbol for the zodiac sign. So you can see there are like 12 different stickers that you can choose from. I would suggest you to take your time and to feel into which one you're the most drawn to. I wouldn't pick more the three stickers because you can, you know, like you can ask either just one, so their main star sign, their sun sign, or you can also pick like 2 more for their moon, their rising sign, or just like ask, show me like the main signs of their charts, and pick, as I suggested, maximum 3, but really just follow your intuition to see what main sign your person has in their chart. So we have these, we begin from here, and I will just show them closely to you so you can decide and feel into it. We have this sticker for number 1. It's beautiful feather. We have this bottle for number 2. We have this eye for number 3. We have this flower for number 4. And we have this crystal for number 5. And we have the sun for number 6. We have this heart for number 7. And we have this butterfly moth for number 8. And we have this butterfly for number 9. We have this rainbow for number 10. We have this snake for number 11. And then we have this cactus for number 12. So as I mentioned before, if you need more time, you can pause the video and then you can click on the timestamp of your reading. See you there. Hello, number 1. So the main sign of your person is Sagittarius. So you can expect somebody very adventurous, very independent, very flexible, very free-spirited, that loves traveling, and kind of fiery. We love that. So yeah, Sagittarius. Hello, number 2. One of the main sign of your person is Virgo. So you can expect a person that is more practical, quite patient, very organized, very attention driven, and has more like earthy vibes about themselves. So beautiful, Virgo for your person. Hi, number 3. So let's see your person, what star sign they have, or main star sign. So we have Leo for you. Yeah, you can expect somebody very fiery, the most fiery sign of all. Very fierce, very bold, very heart-centered, very committed as well when they commit to something, and yeah, just this beautiful action-driven energy. Yes, so your sign, the sign of your person is Leo. Hello, number 4. So let's see the sign or main sign of your soulmate. So we have Taurus, so you can expect somebody very earthy, grounded, very stable, especially in the material world, driven to manifest as well, nurturing and luxury and just comfort. Yeah, very stable, very stable. So yeah, the sign of your person, one of the main sign of your person is Taurus. Hello, number 5. Let's see the main sign of your person, or one of the main sign. So we have Libra. You can expect a bit more of a air sign, some airy energy, a lot of diplomacy, somebody very balanced, looks for harmony, somebody quite fair, and somebody that is okay and happy to compromise and find honesty and fairness in the things they do. Beautiful. Hello, number 6. Let's see what one of the main sign of your person is, of your soulmate. So we have Cancer. Cancer is a beautiful water sign, so you can expect like a very loving and caring and sensitive person, somebody very intuitive, somebody that is about like nourishing themselves and other people around them, somebody that is like quite self-protected and, as I said before, quite sensitive. Beautiful, beautiful, gentle sign. So yes, you can see this sign as being one of the main sign of your person or your soulmate, Cancer. Hello, number 7. So let's see one of the main sign of your soulmate. So we have Aquarius, beautiful. We have this beautiful air sign that is quite unique. So you can expect somebody quite unique, an idealist, somebody that has like a really big visions in life, somebody that can be quite active, very witty, very entertaining, very social. So yeah, a little bit more of a air sign for you. Hello, number 8. So let's have a look at one of the main sign or one of the main prominent sign of your soulmate. And we have Gemini for you. So you can expect a person that is very versatile, that can express itself very clearly, that is very curious and really open with communication, very talkative and communicative. And just a bit of a more of a air element with Gemini, and really like bubbly as well. So yes, this will be one of the main sign of your soulmate. Hello, number 9. So let's have a look at one of the main sign of your soulmate. So we have Aries for you. It's fiery. We love some fire. So you can expect somebody with like a person with some fire there, very courageous, quite fearless. They love beginning new things. Somebody very action driven, somebody very committed, somebody also quite competitive. But yes, very action driven. So yeah, you can expect Aries to be one of the main sign in the chart of your soulmate. Hello, number 10. So we're gonna have a look at one of the main sign for your soulmate. So here we have Scorpio for you. So you can expect somebody quite intense, somebody quite sensual, somebody very, very deep, drawn to magic, even to secrecy. Somebody that never stays on the surface and with a lot of emotion, is a water sign. So yes, Scorpio will be one of the main sign in the chart of your soulmate. Beautiful. Hello, number 11. So let's see one of the main sign for your soulmate. So we have Pisces for you. You can expect somebody quite emotionally in tune, with quite a lot of emotional awareness, somebody quite sensitive, somebody quite psychic aware and attend to symbols and signs, somebody extremely creative. I feel like your person will be somebody quite creative, and yeah, just like a lot of water energy for you, for the main placement of your soulmate. Hello, number 12. So we're gonna have a look at what star sign your soulmate, or what main star sign your soulmate will have in their chart. So we have for you Capricorn. So you can expect somebody really grounded, really ambitious, really resilient, quite authentic in the way they present themselves, quite determined, and yeah, very, very earthy and action driven, especially when it comes down to career and manifesting what I want, which will probably also include you. So yes, Capricorn will be one of the main sign in their chart, in your soulmate chart. Hello, lovelies. So here we're in the final part of the reading, where you can pick the time when exactly you're gonna meet your soulmate. Very exciting. So I would recommend you for this one to pick only one card. For other readings you can pick more, but I feel like this one, just stick to one. And I'll show you the stickers and I'll tell you the number, and then you can also pause as before the video if you need more time to make your selection. So for number 1, we have this flower sticker. Then for number 2, we have this skull sticker. For number 3, what am I doing? We have this feather sticker. For number 4, we have this dream sort of catcher sticker. Okay. Number 5, we have this crystal / feather sticker. Just put it upside down. And number 6, we have this crystal feather again sticker on the purple side. And finally for number 7, we have this sort of like, I think it's a dream catch sticker. Dream catcher. Okay, so you can pause the video if you need more time, and then you can scroll down and click on the timestamp for the time when you will meet your soulmate. See you there. Hello number 1. So we're gonna have a look at exactly when are you gonna meet your person. So we have number 3 with 3 days, 3 weeks. I am getting a really strong sense that you've already met your person and you will meet them again. You will see them again from 3 days to 3 weeks. But yeah, I get this immediate sense that you already had a first encounter with them. You already met them. So you're gonna see them again, whether in 3 days up to 3 weeks. Very nice, pile number 1. Hello, pile number 2. So we're gonna have a look at the time or day when you're gonna meet your soulmate. Wonderful. And we have from 5 weeks to 5 months. And I feel like it can also be during Leo season, which we are just at the end of it. So either you have literally just met them, or you just recently met them, or we're talking about the next year, following year of any time where you're gonna watch this video, next Leo season, as well as from 5 weeks to 5 months. So if you watch this video later on, then you might be watching this like 5 months to the next Leo season, so you will know that will be the case. But yeah, still very soon. Beautiful. Hello, pile 3. So let's see the timing on when you're gonna meet your soulmate. So we have 7 days to 7 weeks. I feel like it can be that you're gonna meet them extremely soon, like already next week, up to 7 weeks. But I feel like also the number 7 of the month is a very important number of a next coming month, as well as the 7th month of the year. So like the upcoming July for you. If you haven't met your person within the 7 weeks of watching this, then look out for the 7 of each coming month up to the next July. So very exciting. Hello, pile 4. So let's have a look at the time where you're gonna meet your soulmate. So we have Thursday. Immediate sense of like you guys have already met. And I get a sense that you've actually already met more than once. And Thursday is an important day, whether it is you already met on a Thursday or you're gonna see each other again on a Thursday, but there is something with the recurrence of a Thursday that is important in the timing when you see them or you met them. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hello, pile 5. So let's see, when are you gonna meet your soulmate? Oh, we have the 10. Within 10 days to 10 weeks. I feel like for you, the 10 is quite an important number. So whether it is the 10 of the month, or as well the 10th month of the year, which is October. So it can be that you're gonna meet them like in October, which if you're watching it at the time that I'm releasing this is actually quite soon, so it can be within those 10 weeks, or it can be the 10, like the October of the following year, like if you're watching this after after when it's released. Anyway, the upcoming October for you, whenever you're gonna watch this, and it can be as soon as 10 days, which is super soon. Oh my god, I get like a weird sense of like nervousness seeing this. I hope you're ready. But beautiful though. Hello, pile 6. So let's have a look at the time when you're gonna meet your soulmate. So for you, we have Cancer within 4 weeks to 4 months. I feel like you'll definitely meet them during Cancer season, which is in end of June, for the majority of July. And it can be that you can meet them as short as within 4 weeks to 4 months if it's outside of the Cancer season, depending on whenever you watch this. So yeah, quite soon as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hello, pile 7. So let's have a look at the timing where you're gonna meet your soulmate. Oh, we have Aries from 1 week to 1 month. So I feel like there is a high chance you will meet them in Aries season. So it will be like end of March for the rest of April. It can be that things work out and the timeline moves really, really fast, and you will already meet them 1 week from watching this, especially if you anyway watch the video like after I posted, like months after, and you might find this in February, then you'll be like, okay, this is next month, up to a month. But either is in 1 week to a month when you're watching this, or in the next Aries season. So, and as well, watch out for the first of the month of March and April. There might be like as well important dates. So very excited for you.